Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Oh, what a mistake! Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, he's bustling through here! He's not got that quite right. Now it's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be for Dembele? No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. He's a sharp little ball here. Great hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And France can counter now. And it's Dembele. Cleared away. He'll try from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's in a good position here. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France are looking to go forward now. Oh, some tackle that. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, good spread. Dembele. Now it's Thuram. And he'll shoot here. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Thuram. And he's let fly. Oh, split-second reaction.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and
Thuram! A real chance and a real let-off.
look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Mexico choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened.
Thuram! And he hits the net. Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have the first goal.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Big header! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve